Staying in Nigeria, the Premier Academy, Lugbe, has released exclusive footage of deceased student Karen-Happuch moments before she was taken away from the school premises about 48 hours before her death. The school authorities say this is to counter claims that she was in dire need of medical attention before she was released home to her parents, as civil societies accuse the school of falsehood. They say the late Karen went home in good spirits and have continued to deny she was sexually abused within the school premises. A correspondent who has been following the story, Amadine Uyi, tells us more.
CCTV footage of the late Karen moments before she left the school premises. More footage of Karen as she went for a daily insulin jab and returned back to hostel. Staff of the Premier Academy, Lugbe, in reacting to several allegations against the school, say they released footages in reaction to misinformation in public space over the death of Karen.
Truth be told, what you just said now, I have no idea about it. I don't know anything about what you just said now.
There is distortion of information given. Summer holiday, she was to come back on the 16th. She did not return until a week after. So after that was when this thing happened.
I asked the mom why she was in coma when she told me earlier on that she was just delirious. And she said the doctor sedated her. And I said at that point I wasn't comfortable. I asked that we move the girl out of that hospital, but she said she was okay with the hospital.
However, while civil society groups continue to accuse the school of misrepresenting events leading to Karen's death, the school maintains otherwise.
We've confronted them with a few questions in the process of this investigation, and the questions include, fundamentally, we asked the management and board, have you ever had any case of sexual abuse in this school? And the board and management answered us emphatically, never, as their response. What is the worry? The fact that a teacher was found culpable in complicit in allegation of sexual molestation of a student. Premier Academy chose to just send the teacher an indefinite suspension, and it ended that way. Now that for us is irresponsible and calls to question the penchant of Premier Academy Lugbe to cover up incidents of sexual abuse and molestation.
Harassment comes in different forms. Mere looking at you, doing my eyes this way, you can take it up. You have been harassed sexually. But the abuse or sexual molestation is deeper. When you now go further to inflict a kind of pressure on the opposite sex now, maybe by rape, by beating, by touching any part of the body, then there is abuse. In this school, we have never had any sexual molestation. There has never been any sexual abuse.
The case of Karen-Happuch has refused to leave public space, while the parents of Karen say she was the victim of a sexual abuse, which led to her eventual death. The school are insisting that abuse did not occur within their premises.
A teacher, there are some things you dare not discuss with your students. There are some no-go area. Once such are beginning to happen, or if it has occurred, we have our own monitoring system on ground.
The staff that managed Karen, while in school, also maintains she left the school premises in very high spirits.
She just hugged me and said, "Oh, husband, I'm going home. Thank you, thank you." She hugged me. And then she left the place. All her friends came. "Oh, you are going home." And then they were hugging each other and all that. And she left.
Nigerians will, however, continue to wait Karen's autopsy report. From Abuja, Amadine Uyi, News Central Television.
Quite a worrying development. News Central will stay with that story and bring you any update.